Hey guys, I'm Hannah, a graduate ambassador at the University of York, and I'm going to take you with me on a visit day for offer holders at the Uni of York. I started the day by signing in at Spring Lane building. I then went over and got my information pack and a lovely blue tote bag, which you'll see me wear in just a moment. The Spring Lane building had lots of stands to explore and students to speak to, from the Students' Union to student support and global opportunities. Here's me checking them out. I wanted to use the rest of the morning to check out the university's accommodation, so I went over to the accommodation stand, picked up a leaflet to see what was open to view. There were a few accommodation blocks open across campus and we went to look at 3 of them. The first one we went to was an ensuite catered room in Vanbrugh College. On the way there we grabbed our free breakfast sandwich from Vanbrugh Dining, which I forgot to record me eating, it was just too tasty. Here's the lovely big kitchen. I got to chat with the super friendly student ambassador about what it's like to live on campus. I then went and had a look at one of the bedrooms. It has a single bed, there's lots of light from the window and a nice big desk. As I said, it's ensuite, so here is the ensuite pod with a toilet, sink and shower. Next we went to have a look at the accommodation in Derwent College. They were showing a shared bathroom, self-catered room. So here's the bedroom. It had a single bed with lots of floor and storage space. And because it's a shared bathroom, there's a sink in the room too where you can brush your teeth. Here's one of the bathrooms, which was lovely and clean. They're cleaned every weekday and toilet roll is provided. Next was the really big kitchen. There's lots of cupboard space and fridge and freezer space too, which makes it a nice communal area with lots of seating options. We then checked out some accommodation on Campus East. To get there we got on the free shuttle bus. So I checked out the accommodation in Langwith College. This was an ensuite self-catered room. Here's the ensuite with a toilet, sink and shower. And here's the bedroom with a 3/4 double bed and a nice big desk. I checked out the kitchen and it comes with a TV, you can see me trying it out, and there's a nice big sofa and a modern kitchen. I then headed back to Campus West on the shuttle bus for the afternoon activities in the biology department. So they were giving out a free buffet lunch, so I stocked up on some sandwiches and picky bits. I got to chat to the biology department student ambassadors about the course and life at York. They were so friendly and helpful. After our lovely free lunch, I was split from my friend, so she went to some talks in Central Hall about support, careers, placements and accommodation, while I went to a subject talk to find out a bit more about what biology is like to study at York. It was about 40 minutes long. We then went up to the teaching labs where we did a mini practical looking at the impact of communities of bacteria on health and disease, which was really interesting. We got to use the microscopes to look at plates of different bacteria samples. There were lots of student ambassadors around to help us with the practical as well as the staff, and it was a great chance to see the teaching labs. After the lab session, we got a guided tour of the biology department from a lovely student ambassador called Hannah. She was in her 3rd year of biology and was really knowledgeable about the course and life at York in general. We went to a computer room first, which is where we'll have workshops. Then we went on to the Creative Lounge, a study space dedicated just to biological sciences students. I even had a nice little kitchen and a fridge where you could store your lunch. Then we had another look around one of the labs, which was set up for an experiment for later that day. So then that was the end of the tour. After another chance to ask any final burning questions over some tea and biscuits, it was time to go home. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has helped you find out a bit more about what it's like to go to a visit day for offer holders at York.